Hi folks, Bob Dale for Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi. You know, over the past few years we've sold literally hundreds and hundreds, well it's into the thousands now of diesel trucks, four-wheel drive diesel trucks. We like them, our customers like them. They are such values. We try to sell a good truck, folks. We apparently do. You can read our feedback because our customers have to come a long way. We're not open to the public. We don't sell locally. We don't sell in-state. We sell only we don't have salespeople and all that, so we can keep our prices what they are. I always ask about sell me a nice truck, but a good truck. Sell me a good truck, a nice truck that doesn't cost an arm and a leg. It's hard to do, but today we're going to try to do that, folks. If you've been looking for a Duramax diesel, well, here it is. We're going to sell a 2005 GMC 2500 HD SLT package, sitting on a perfect set of tires, folks. Body is beautiful, interior is beautiful. It's got everything on it. We're going to show it to you. Turnover ball, got it all. Four-wheel drive, a good-looking truck. I'm really partial to these Duramaxes. Dan and I both love them a lot. They're our customer, I guess, favorite. Here's a truck. It's a 2005, folks. It's a one-owner truck. Belongs to a company in Canton, Mississippi, about 20 miles up the road. Been well taken care of. Come on, we'll show it to you. Look at this bumper. Look at this on it. Look at these lights. Good set of tires. Matching set of tires. Never been away from Jackson. Look under here. Absolutely not a sign of rust or any of that. 2500 HD Duramax GMC SLT. Look in here, what a pretty truck. Leather is perfect. Got heated seats, windows, door locks, tilt and cruise, CD changer. Headliner is beautiful. No odors, no smoke, none of that. Look at the leather, son.
Got OnStar, or as we say down here, OnStar.
Yeah, OnStar. I still say that, I'm sorry. Seats. Look at the door jambs here. Clean, never been on a work site, never been a farm truck, never been drug around. Boy, if you want a hunting truck or something, pull a boat, or just a daily driver that you don't have to spend a fortune.
Got the rear controls, headphone jacks, volume. Kids can plug in and listen to the radio or whatever.
Carpet's perfect.
No Kool-Aid stains or anything like that.
See how clean that is? Look up under here. Spares under it. Doesn't look like it's been down.
Surprisingly.
As I said, a good set of tires. Obviously, no rust issues. A Praying bed liner. They didn't haul anything in it, folks, because it is absolutely perfect in that bed. Got that turnover ball. That's a good turnover ball too. Now, it's flush to the surface. You know, you may never need a turnover ball, but if you do, that's an expensive option. You talk about cost you something, go put one in.
And it adds value down the road.
$1,500. Toolbox. Once again, you say, you know, it's got a toolbox. Go buy a toolbox. Spend you some $800. Bumper is perfect. You can see here's a good looking spare tire. Let me open this up so you see that thing. We have a fetish about bumpers, both Dan and I, and the tailgate's working. Look in here. I mean, it's not beat up, nothing. Oh, the truck's got 207,000 miles, folks. Road miles, you can see it. It just couldn't be any prettier. Now, you know, we sell lots of Fords. We sell an occasional Dodge, but you just can't beat a Chevrolet. I'm driving my 98 Z71 that I bought new, folks. Chevrolet, it's had a rough life. It has got 456,000 miles on it, a V8, 350 V8. That's why I like Chevrolet. It's had a mama life. I own Chevrolet plate. Look at it. This is a pretty truck. Everything looks good. The colors and the interior. This interior could be a whole lot nicer. It's 2005, you know.
It's got heated seats on both sides. Got your manuals. Now I left it It's got the factory window sticker that I left in my office, but originally stickered for $49,000 something. It'll be in the auction. But it's got 373 limited slip differentials. It's got skid plates. It's got the Z82 camper package, the Z85 heavy duty towing package. There's all the paperwork from when it was new.
It had 208 miles on it. Trying to see all that's in there. I'm sure you can tell what the guy paid for it. But he got an extended warranty and all that. The company did. Probably look a long way, folks, and not find the truck any nicer than this one for what it is. I mean, the 2005. Look at it. This thing just really stands out good. Looks good. Paint's good. Chrome's all good. It's a great truck. Great truck. Everything in life's relative, folks. Obviously, it's not a new truck. It's not a 2015, but a good truck, indeed it is. And if you compare it to the cost of a new one just like it, about $65,000, $70,000 something $1,000, then it's a great truck. But we're going to sell it. You're going to sell it with just a low reserve. Yeah. We'll have a low reserve, folks, and we always do. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. Should you want to know what the reserve is, what it takes to buy it, we reserve the right to sell before the sale's over. We sell only through eBay. Call, let us know. We're real easy to get along with. We'll thrash out a price, have you bid, kill a sale. Buy it through eBay. You'll have the buyer protection plan and all that. But if you want to bid, have any questions about it, give me a call. Look forward to talking to you. Talk to people all over the country every day. Should I not answer my phone, don't worry, I will call you back. But you can look around and go to your local dealer. I always tell our customers, if you want to, before you buy from us, shop your local dealer and see what they'll charge you for one. It's a 2005 GMC four-wheel drive, 2500 HD Duramax. The SLT package got it all, sitting on a great set of tires. The bed liner, spray-in bed liner's brand new, looks like I'm going to put in from the factory. Turnover ball, toolbox, got everything. Heated seats, windows, door locks, CD changer. A really good looking truck and a good truck. So if you're looking for a good truck, folks, bid on this or call and tell us what you want to do and we'll try to work it out. We appreciate you watching our video. Thank you so much for that. We look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. Now I'm going to take you on a test drive, but before I do, just want to show you a few things. First of all, you can see we don't clean under hoods. This is just how it came in because I just don't trust people with a hose under the hood of these trucks. So you can see it's not mud balled up or anything like that, just normal dust that you would expect to see. But the main thing I want to show you is you see absolutely no smoke coming out, and when I set this oil fill cap down, it doesn't blow off. If your oil fill cap blows off, that means, not surprisingly, you got blow by. And blow by, yeah, that's shut. Blow by is when your piston rings get worn out and they start letting cylinder compression get into the crankcase, and basically it means you got a wore out engine. But not the case with this truck here. This is pretty much a loaded up truck. Of course, it's got the Bose stereo, CD changer, dual zone automatic climate control, got all your controls on the steering wheel for the stereo and the driver information center, heated leather memory seats, just pretty much has everything. Now you'll have to excuse my shaky camera work because I'm filming with one hand and driving with the other on some of the worst roads in the city of Jackson. So the video may look a little shaky, but rest assured in person it has a great ride and drive. And the other thing you can take away from this is that there's no squeaks or rattles. So on that count, you're ahead of the game. The engine is quiet, you know, there's no exhaust leaks. It starts right up, hot or cold, runs perfect. No hot start issues, no injector issues, which, you know, Duramaxes, everybody says, oh, about the injectors, when the injectors replaced. Well, that was only the first generation, the LB7 Duramax engines that were bad about having injector problems. You know, these 05s, they're sorted out. Injectors will last you 300,000 or 400,000 miles. You know, you gotta keep these newer engines serviced. You gotta change the oil every 5,000. You gotta change the fuel filters every other oil change, and if you do that, they'll basically run forever, best I can tell. You can see the steering wheel here has no wear, not ripped or torn or anything. Windshield, of course, perfect, no cracks, no rock pecks. We cannot find a single thing in this truck that doesn't work like it should. It's got the little LEDs and the turn signals. You can see they work. And of course, no engine lights on. You know, I try and show that after I've been driving, because it's easy to clear an engine light code enough to take a picture, but as soon as you start driving, if there's a problem, it's going to come right back on. But you can see I'm driving and it's, you know, no lights on. All that's just like it should be. Steering wheel controls, the buttons are in good shape. The buttons, all these, you know, a lot of times when they've been used hard, the buttons will get the paint rubbed off of them and they'll be faded and white, funky looking. But again, not the case with this truck. It does have heated seats on both sides. I don't know if you can see, but got the heated seat buttons there on both sides. If you want to fly in and drive this truck home, you can. It runs and drives perfect. I would not hesitate to get in this truck and drive it anywhere. We'll pick you up at the airport. You can fly in, we'll come do the paperwork, and you can hit the road. Like I said, it's ready to make a trip. Would not hesitate to go anywhere. Got a great set of tires. Cranks right up, hot or cold. Or if you'd rather have it shipped, you know, we understand a lot of you don't have time to make a trip to Mississippi and drive home, especially since we send most of our trucks up north, and because ours aren't rusted, so, you know, a lot of times people don't have time to drive 10 or 1,500 miles. So if you want to have it shipped, we'll be glad to work with you. If you get online and use some of these shipping estimate calculators, don't be scared off by the initial quotes you get from those, because if you're not in a hurry and you don't mind waiting anywhere from a couple days to a couple weeks, you can find somebody that's headed your way with an empty spot on their truck, and they will cut you a deal to fill that empty spot versus traveling with an extra spot. So you can get on UShip and it'll give you some suggested rates. You can set your own rate. It'll give you a suggested rate, but you can just put it at the low end of that and sit back and wait, and somebody will either accept it or they'll send you bids, and you can come back and negotiate. And generally speaking, based on the average of whatever online quote you get, you can knock up to half of that off, depending on, like I said, how much of a hurry you're in. Or if you're in Dallas, Atlanta, or Orlando, I can probably get it to you cheaper than anybody. I know some big dealers that go to those cities for auctions, and they're always sending trucks back and forth, so odds are I can get it on a truck to one of those 3 cities for probably $300 or $400. So if you're in one of those cities or can drive to one of those cities, I can get you a real good deal. That being said, you're not going to be disappointed if you do ship it. You know, you're not going to be disappointed when it comes off the truck. It's just like it appears in person as it does in the pictures. you know, we try real hard to keep our feedback rating up, and we're not going to take a chance with that over, you know, not pointing out a dent or a ding or a rock peck. So we try and nitpick these trucks. The only thing I'll nitpick on this truck is the little compass and thermometer display. It looks like it needs to be reset or calibrated or something. Anyway, it's acting up. Not sure what's going on with it, but that's the only thing I can find on this truck to nitpick. It's got OnStar, it's got your tow haul mode. You can see still no lights lit, no service lights lit. We're hitting literally every bump in South Jackson, and no rattles, no squeaks. Four-wheel drive works like it should. Got the keyless entry remote to go with it. So if you have any questions about this truck, give me a call. If you want to make an offer, want to talk price and anything like that, give me a call. We appreciate you watching our video and hearing everything we have to say about this truck, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.